Are you crying? Are you crying, Hayden? No!
Oh, well, the problem is there's a big baby.
Okay, sir. Can I have the name and the age, please?
His name's Dylan Marshall, and he's 19 years old.
Is he still crying, sir?
Yeah, he's still crying.
Is he still doing naughty stuff?
Yeah, he's real naughty.
Always.
Sir, if he didn't stop, I will send an officer to him.
I'd like an off. No, he's not
He
stopped.
didn't
Yeah,
stop, sir?
No.
Arch
No.
him?
He's not stopped.
he's not.
Oh Lord, they have a gun!
What
the heck?
No, I'll stop.
If he didn't stop crying, we will send him to
I'll stop
military
crying, I
camp or
promise.
children's prison.
Oh, military camp or children prison.
No, I'll stop.
Make up your
An
mind.
officer on his way to you
No,
to
I'll
arrest
stop.
him.
No,
So is he? Stop it, sir.
What?
I'll stop.
Okay, sir. We will call this off.
Oh.
He says that he is a good kid, and I will never be doing it again.
I'm a good kid and I'll never be doing it again.
That's a
Did he
lie.
say it, sir?
Yeah, he
I
said
can't
it.
hear him.
I'm a good kid and I'll never be doing it again.
Okay, the operation is off for now. He looks like a good kid.
Okay, well.
Silence coming out of nowhere.
Well, it's because their police officer was here, but the nice man drove away when Dylan said that he was sorry.
And that's why.
It's a good thing he drove the ambulance.
Good thing Dylan's white.
Woo! Get it, Dylan? Because you are. And you're privileged because you're white.
Get it?
Get it?
How do you feel about that, Dylan?
I love America. Don't you?
I regret nothing.
White power.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
regret Sean saying that.
The heck? What is that? We're still calling the police.
Please shut up. We got things to do. People to take. Names to kick. Let's do it.
Names
Speaking
to
of
introduce, maybe.
My name is Hayden.
My name's Jay.
Oh.
Yeah.
My name's Dylan.
Oh.
My name is Sean.
It's Sean. Sean's here.
And my name's Jay.
Yeah, and I'm the white Sean, by the way. I'm not that knockoff version.
Oh,
That-
that's
Oh,
not
Asian?
okay. Just
that
because he was made
Asian.
in China doesn't mean he's a knockoff.
Yeah. Everything in
Honestly-
China is perfectly crafted, doesn't break apart in about 2 days.
Handcrafted.
Totally worth your money. Yeah, handcrafted by the hearts of the kids who made it.
Okay, that's disgusting.
It's a reliable source, right?
I must
Right?
say, though, every time I buy like a sports jersey or something, it always comes from China. Because
Why?
they're so much cheaper in China.
Really?
It is
usually
ridiculous.
the clothes I get
China,
say made in
China,
Thailand.
China.
You know why they're cheaper in China?
Because they're not
Why?
authentic.
Because you
the
don't have
people
to
aren't
pay a
worth as much.
child.
Oh. Wait.
Yep, I just
That's
said
the truth.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said
I'm
you
not
don't.
repeating it.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Oh, if you're not repeating it, is that something that I
I feel like it's something that needs to be edited out.
I said they're not worth as much.
Oh.
That's a little dark.
That's fine.
Well, I mean,
We're raw here.
if you're selling them for
as long as you don't have a Chinese audience.
if you're selling them for parts, yeah, not worth as much. Not as much meat on their bones per se.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chinese, what's your guys' favorite Chinese food?
Is there recording even? going?
Wontons.
Oh.
Oh, why is that?
That's Samuel L. Jackson and should be very careful about what you use.
So speaking of being very careful, have you ever wondered how to cope with receiving anonymous letters?
Oh,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
time.
how do you do that?
How do I
Hey-
cope with
Hayden?
sending them to everyone?
How do you
Well-
do it? How do you cope?
Anonymous letters can be hurtful and sometimes damaging.
How so?
Only sometimes?
Well, the authors of these letters may feel they're able to say anything in the content of their letter, which tends to make
It's anonymous.
it tends to make the authors overconfident when really they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, if you want to be overconfident, just go buy a Hummer instead.
Yeah.
Deal with the letter yourself. Ignore the letter. One way to deal with the letter is to ignore it. Some people do not believe that criticism passed through an anonymous platform is worth any attention. However, notice the tone of the letter.
Leather?
While it is sensible to ignore a hateful letter, it's possible that someone attempting to give you important information, like to meet them behind the stop sign on 5th Street at the cloak of midnight.
And all the letters are cut out of magazines.
Step 2, dispose of the letter, because you don't want anyone else to meet them there. Step 3,
hold on. I
ponder
want
the
to.
content of the letter.
I want to
Be
clarify.
like, should I really go meet them up? Or maybe you can take this as a wake-up call in some way. Step 4, try to figure out who sent the letter. It's probably your dad, because he probably wants to see you.
He probably misses you real bad.
Next time I get an anonymous letter.
If your name is Karen, and they're asking to see the kids, just give it to them.
Hey, if you're my son, I've been looking for you for a long time.
Shut up, Dad.
I'll meet you at the stop sign on Penny Street. And
Pass the nickel.
Get help to deal with the letter. Talk to a trusted friend.
Like a cop.
Or reach out to those in authority.
Like a cop.
Obtain the author's location.
like a cop.
So basically, become a detective.
Block the sender.
Block the CIA.
Just take a big brick and throw it through their window.
if you're getting it through the mail, the best way to block the sender is to kill all the postmen.
That is one way.
Just blow up the
All
postal
right,
office.
now
the post
for a
office.
question at the end
Oh
of this
my gosh.
article.
That's
It's
terrorism.
an unanswered question. The unanswered question says, is having a warning label threatening prosecution legal?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh.
What about,
Discussion
is
over.
there a way to get fingerprints from the anonymous letter?
Yes.
What? Why?
I think you should.
But there is probably a way to get a tongue print because they probably lick the envelope.
Oh, genius.
So
The DNA's probably in there.
So
That-
you
no,
lick-
Then you can find out if it's your dad or not.
Exactly. Just have your
That's what
dad.
your dad wants.
you just take it, Jerry
Dad
Springer.
wants the
I found you, and she's an 85-year-old
I take
woman.
that back.
Your dad is an 85-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
2019.
Apparently,
Karen-
I'm some Nigerian
Karen,
prince, and
if
she
you're out
keeps
there-
sending me money.
Karen, please let me see the kids.
Karen,
Please.
Dylan just wants to see his kids again.
Come on, Karen.
Let's pour one out for Karen.
No, Dylan.
Water pouring out sound effect.
Oh, I thought we were in a rainstorm.
I mean, not water because we're cool. So it was Minute Maid lemonade.
This is vodka.
Minute Maid lemonade is
that's
the
what's
cheapest
cool?
knockoff lemonade you can get.
That's what.
It's not a knockoff just because it was hand pressed in China.
Yeah, no, it's loaded with way
And
too
pressed
much
into
sugar.
powder.
You could.
Yeah.
It's a reliable name.
They pressed it so hard it became powdered. How do you do that?
Oh,
Well.
man, I hate it when I have to like clean the deodorizer.
Do you?
What'd you say?
Said I hate it when I'm trying to make lemonade powder, and so I have to use the deodorizer.
Why do you have
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hold on.
The thing
Fill
that
us in.
like sucks the water out of the
Oh,
fruit and the deodorizer.
dehydrator?
No.
You're just taking a stick of deodorant to a ton of lemons?
I mean, you can't have
You're
those.
rubbing it all over.
You can't
That's
have.
right, dry out.
You can't have smelly lemonade. That's for sure.
No,
No.
man.
I
I have
Uh,
sweaty lemonades.
Ew. What the
I
heck?
meant to
Exactly.
say whatever Jay said.
As
My
a
refrigerator?
resident unable to smell man,
Hey, man.
I don't personally care what kind of deodorant we use. We could use musk.
Jay,
scent
what's
for
it
all I
smell
care.
like?
It smells like air.
My
Ayer.
lemonade smells like charcoal plus magnesium.
Gross.
Why are you putting that on?
False.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Dylan just shot a
Smells
ton of
pretty
soda
good.
out his nose.
That was, yeah.
It was horrible.
It was
Blood, soda,
elegant.
everywhere.
Blood?
It didn't cauterize.
Well, I've been wondering this for a long time.
Wait. What is wrong
What
with
is-
my cat?
Well, for starters, it's not a dog.
Oh.
Ouch, Jay.
All right.
Hey, I actually love
My cat gets so
but my
angry.
cat's not a dog.
I love catnip. In parentheses-
you're spoiling.
Hey!
What? That's the answer.
Ah,
What-
I know,
question.
shut
Shut the
up.
heck up, Sean.
Sean, this is why we don't have you on.
This is
long.
why I don't come on the podcast.
Do you guys ever realize that SpongeBob could really also be titled Bob's Burgers?
He lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob, Bob, burgers.
Burgers. I've never seen Bob's
SpongeBob's
Burgers.
Neither have I.
SpongeBob
What?
theme
I'm
song
pretty sure
by a
it's not.
guy with a
Missing
stutter.
out.
SpongeBob,
It's aight.
Bob,
Burger.
SquarePants.
Squarepants.
Did you
Alright.
ever realize
Hey, what's wrong with my
indescribable
cat?
is a word used to describe stuff?
I don't know, Hayden. What's wrong with your cat?
Well, it's indescribable. What's wrong with my cat?
My cat gets so angry and just attacks my hand, and it hurts when he does it.
Newsflash, that's every cat ever.
I should bash him in the head for it.
Oh.
How
Oh my
can I
God.
stop him from doing this?
I just want to stomp his
Well,
skull in.
depends. Are you using
Wait.
like an American bat or a cricket bat to bash your cat
I'm using
in the
my
head?
hand.
Your hands.
Update. I want
him to stop doing stuff like this,
but
I want
don't
to hurt him
want
so
to-
bad.
No, what I don't.
But I
want
do
to.
want it.
But
That's what I was
I
thinking.
kind of don't. But I kind of do.
There's these voices in my head telling me I want to hurt my cat.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the CNN ad?
Tricky Dicky. Wait. Tricky Dick. There we go. Nailed it.
They have a show about
I
me?
said it wrong first time.
It's my last name.
It's about.
it's Nixon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nixon.
Richard.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
didn't
What
know
the
I'm
heck
not
were
Nixon.
you?
I'm not
what
a
were you
crook.
thinking of,
I didn't
idiot?
know what it meant.
Oh, I already saw it.
I'm Nixon.
on it.
Everybody
I'm
just
thinking
got
of-
my name
This
backwards.
is the first time seeing it. I have never heard of it until now.
It's
Oh.
not Richard
All
Nixon.
working bombs
it's
have a self-destruct
Nixon
button.
Richard. All what?
All working
Working bombs
bombs
have a
have a
self-destruct
self-destruct.
Yeah, but it's called a hammer.
Save this for the joke segment where you say a bunch of jokes a bunch of times.
Sean, why are you using a hammer on a bomb?
Wait. We guys
Nice
didn't,
voice crack, by the way.
We didn't
10 out of
solve the
10.
answer.
You're like
to what
2
to do with
seconds
my
away from
cat.
getting a wet willy.
Doing the splits is just a reverse T-pose.
This is a segment called Yahoo Answers where we try and help this person with their cat.
This is totally not edited and will not be placed
This is all
further
original.
back.
We're live.
Dylan's
I feel
forehead
like
just touched my
everything we have is
microphone.
good. It's just, hey, what's wrong with my cat? My cat gets so angry and just attacks my hands, and it hurts when he does it, and I want to bash him in the head for it.
Well, Hayden, I would say you're an animal abuser.
Someone call PETA.
No, don't call PETA. They'll just euthanize it.
It's probably.
I don't want to hurt him. I just want to maybe see how what his head feels like bashed between my foot and the curb.
How about
Okay.
instead of that,
Catnip.
you dip your
Catweed,
hand.
420, blaze it. It'll chill him out.
Instead of that, dip your hand in bitter apple, and they will leave you alone.
Yeah, but then your hand smells like bitter apple.
Does it have a scent? That's a
Yeah,
legit
it's bitter
question.
apple.
I don't know these things, guys.
I know you can't.
It doesn't have a taste. It's just bitter.
Apple.
I don't.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like
I don't-
apples. Don't ask me how I
There
know.
we go. I don't know.
Here's another question from
Noah.
Woman. Wait.
A woman. Her name's Kay.
K.
She's got about 500 points on Yahoo Answers. She's level 2. She's answered about 170, and she's got about 364 points this week.
Whoa. Number 4% best answers. That's awesome.
So women listen to men and women singers, but why don't men listen to women singers generally?
Because women don't sing good.
Oh.
Okay, but like that. Okay, but actually though, that's like that's kind of true. Like, there's very, very few female artists that I listen to.
I have a few female
I have
artists
a
I
few,
listen to, but
like-
not the majority is male.
I could count them on one hand.
Yeah. Same.
Taylor Swift,
Oh.
Tori Kelly,
Well,
um,
your first one should be
Rihanna.
that first finger should be chopped
no.
off.
Cardi B.
Oh my gosh, I cannot express enough
Love.
the hate for Cardi B that I have.
Yeah.
There's like no sound waves.
So you're saying?
Yeah, no, I hate Cardi B with a burning passion.
And what did that have to do? Is that why you listen to so few female artists?
What?
What?
I'll tell you.
Which-
I hate female rappers.
Oh.
Ah.
So you're
Welcome
saying you have
to a
prejudice.
segment called
So you're saying
Sean's Intervention. We're gonna make Sean listen to a Cardi B song and then
Well, in post, he's going to be
In
listening.
post.
In post.
And
Before you
then
listen to it-
we're gonna hear his reactions and judge him if he says anything
What
mean.
about
Oh, shoot. Here's a good idea. He listens to the Cardi B song. We don't play the Cardi B song on the podcast because that would be copyright. But I do
probably
put in
really
the
inappropriate.
Cardi
Yeah.
B song with MIDI, and we'll pretend that he was
Oh.
talking about that.
Yeah, and
Or we could just put headphones on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
and just
like hear what he says. Like
Yeah. And then I'll
That's-
add Cardi B in later in post.
yeah,
Just as a side note, would you listen to Pink?
Okay, while you're getting that
Um,
queued up.
yeah.
There is
Yeah, I like
Pink
Pink.
Floyd. No.
Tiny.
No, Pink.
No.
Just Pink.
Okay, but
P exclamation point.
yeah, I
and
get
K.
what you're saying.
Do you?
So my
dollar sign still.
okay, stop interrupting me. My
Catch up
mom.
with the euro.
Oh my gosh, I hate
I love you, Sean.
Welcome
Okay.
to the podcast.
My mom listened to Pink, like when I was in middle school.
listen to Pink.
She listened to Pink and she listened to Adele, and I can never listen to those artists ever again because that was all she ever listened to.
I
Oh,
was-
and what was maybe a little Beyonce.
I actually found that interesting because I listened to all the music my mom played when I was growing up because it was the good stuff.
Yeah. So
80s rock.
And
So-
because I was forced to.
so what, Sean? You just hate your mom or something?
No, I just hate her taste in music.
I love my mom's taste in music. You want to know about my mom's taste in music?
Yeah.
You ever seen the movie Trolls?
Yeah.
No.
No, actually. But I know the Justin
I only
Timberlake
watch
songs in
good
it.
movies.
I don't think it's a good movie. It's like she loves this
Oh,
soundtrack.
this
for
is a
Trolls.
song
Ah.
by Cardi B featuring Bruno Mars.
Oh, wait, we're not.
No, it's
No,
good
don't.
music. 20s music.
Okay,
How do you feel, Sean?
It's
like
Cardi
the
B.
Bruno, the
We-
Bruno Mars part is good, and then every time Cardi B goes like, I can't remember what she was just saying. Hold on, let's see.
Do you think you don't like her parts because you're racist?
No,
Or is it because you're
Prejudice
sexist?
probably against Cardi B.
hold on. I need to figure out what she was saying. Oh yeah, she's like, let me hear you say. Let me hear you say. Like,
Really
shut
deep
up.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta really ponder the meaning.
Well, I
Like,
am wondering.
did you
what-
hear me say? That's the question women are always asking guys.
Did you hear me?
Oh my gosh, that's all she said.
That's what
Like-
my mom always said to me.
Bruno Mars. Wait, no. Bruno Mars is singing his soul out, like the beautiful man that he is. And Cardi B's like, let me hear you say. And now she's rapping, and I want to.
When I was a younger tyke than I am now, and I was playing GameCube, and my mom would be like, "Hey, it's time for bed," and she'd come back down like 20 minutes later. And she's like, "Didn't you hear me say, go to bed?" And I'd be like, "I didn't hear you." And she'd be like,
Did you hear me say?
Newsflash.
Did you hear me
Hayden's
say-
mom is Cardi B.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh man.
I didn't know all of our parents weren't famous.
Okay, this song.
I just wish I had.
This song actually.
It's okay, Noah. We'll get you one day.
Okay.
I
This-
can be your dad.
This song actually isn't terrible if it was just Bruno Mars. Like if just Bruno Mars did the
Yeah.
song without Cardi B, it.
But would you hear what he said?
"You hear me say?"
Yeah, I'd hear it perfectly fine.
So
Is he singing like he would catch a metaphorical grenade for you?
Wait a second.
Not a literal one.
Yeah,
No,
no.
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 Bruno Mars? Are you kidding me? The life of that person is probably worth.
He'd never be near a grenade.
Well, okay, that.
Is he officially a pacifist?
Or
Does
was.
Bruno Mars is gay?
Oh man, talk about a flashback.
So
It was like junior year in high school.
So Bruno Mars would never take a grenade for another person, but not because he's not a nice person.
You think he would take a paintball?
Yeah, I think
I'd take a paintball.
not on
for anybody.
purpose, but
For me?
hear me out.
Well,
Oh.
Now we're
Bruno
stretching
Mars
it.
would not
Oh.
take a grenade for another person because he's smart and
How?
understands. Hear me out.
Okay. I'm
That
here.
his life, just speaking monetarily, is worth 1,000,000 times more.
yeah, but what if
Then
it's the holy
average.
hand grenade?
Fake.
What is that? Explain that.
The holy hand grenade?
Is that from Monty Python?
Yeah,
It's real.
Explain it.
I did.
What do you mean?
It's a holy hand
holy
grenade.
hand grenade.
Exactly what I said.
If you don't know,
would Bruno Mars take the holy hand grenade? No. Would it kill him?
What about the one from Antioch?
He would not take.
What about the one from Ready Player One?
I can't hear you, Dylan.
No, that's a cheap knockoff. made in
Can't hear you,
China.
Dylan, because you're not on the microphone. So
Can't
I don't know
hear
what
you.
you said. So I can't react to what you said.
Cool.
Get over here and quit making my.
Cold.
Okay.
All right.
Dylan's off the podcast officially forever.
Bruno Mars, is that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Would not take a grenade for another person because
Stop.
because his life is worth more than that person.
Yeah.
oh my god,
What if
Unless
He's a
it's Trump?
Let's look at the.
Let's not get political.
No, it's not
I'm not.
political. We're
It's
talking
just
monetary.
monetary
These are just the
value.
facts.
Yeah, I
Who
was
is
gonna
worth
say,
more
it's just
money?
The whole thing. It's just factual. For Trump.
Who is worth more money? Bruno Mars net worth. Okay, someone look up the Bruno Mars worth of Trump.
I'm looking it up.
Bruno-
How many Bruno Mars is
Mars.
Trump worth?
He got
Net.
I'm guessing
Worth.
one because there's only one Bruno Mars.
Well, if you're gonna
You would
limit
be
yourself like
surprised.
that,
How?
his net worth's roughly 150 million.
holy
Who? Bruno Mars? Or
Yeah.
Trump?
Trump is 3.1 billion.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he is the president, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
What'd
you
Suck
say?
it, Bruno.
What'd you say Bruno Mars was?
Not even close. 150 million.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, no.
So in that case,
What a scrub.
Bruno Mars would have to monetarily,
Take
because he
several
does care
grenades.
about capitalism and who's worth more money. He would have to take the grenade for
He would-
Donald Trump.
He would
Yeah.
take several.
Not for
grenades.
anything politically, but just because of the money.
Yeah. No. it's
The
just-
money. He's just like, hey man, I know you're worth more money than me. I'll go ahead and bite the bullet on this one.
Or the grenade.
That's the type of guy he is.
Bite
I'll
the
go ahead
grenade.
and bite the grenade.
That's just who he is. He would bite it.
So, how many Bruno Mars? What's 150 million?
Oh yeah.
150 million divided by. I mean, what's the billion? How many billion is he worth?
3.1.
3.1 billion
Into euros.
divided by 100. So Donald Trump is worth about 20 Bruno Marses.
Wow.
So how do we get 20 and 2/3 Bruno Marses?
Well, we'd have to probably do some sort of time travel or like dimension hop or something.
Or cloning.
Yeah, I was going to say
Cloning is-
cloning would
Cloning.
probably be the easier step.
But then those aren't all Bruno Mars. That's Bruno Mars 1. You got Bruno Mars 2.
Well, if you
That's true.
teleport, you technically make a clone.
Well, I guess so.
You got Bruno Mars. You got
Isn't that surreal?
Doso Mars.
So what Dylan wanted to talk about.
Because like Uno.
You got how many
I-
Bruno
I saw
Mars?
the stretch.
1 ton Bruno Mars.
But
2 ton Bruno Mars.
hey guys, you know what I really
How many
like?
does it take to
Hayden,
burn down a
have you
building?
ever swallowed a microphone before?
We'll never know.
So
Come here. I'm
We
going
know
to show
it-
you how
it
to
doesn't-
swallow a microphone.
It doesn't take two.
So Dylan wanted to talk about something called a bacon number, which is
love
really
bacon.
fun. Who doesn't like?
Do you know what the bacon number is?
I've never heard of the bacon number.
Is it
Do
love?
you know the bacon number?
I know the bacon number.
So a bacon number
Do you know
is
the
pretty
number?
much how many times removed does that.
Basically,
Oh,
So you know Mr. Bacon.
How
yeah. You're at least 7
Kevin
people away
Bacon.
from anyone.
well Kevin Bacon? It's like how many movies have you not been in with Kevin Bacon?
Not
I mean,
almost. Okay,
I
so
can't
here
describe this
I'll
number.
describe this. If you've been in a movie with Kevin Bacon, your Bacon number is 0. If you've been in a movie with someone who's been in a movie with Kevin Bacon, your Bacon number is 1.
It's basically
makes
how
sense.
many steps away
Yeah.
from Kevin Bacon are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So name an actor.
Bruno
Chris
Mars.
Pratt.
What? We were talking about Bruno Mars, but Chris Pratt is
The famous
actually
actor.
an actor.
Bruno Mars.
well, okay, but he's probably been in a movie, right?
Bruno Mars
Maybe?
music actually is probably connected.
He's his Bacon number is 2 because Bruno
Wow.
Mars was in Honeymoon in Vegas with Sarah Jessica Parker, who was in Footloose with Kevin
I
Bacon.
can't believe Bruno Mars was in a movie with a horse. Sarah Jessica Parker.
What-
was a
well,
horse.
Gross. Is that?
It's 'cause- now you're making me explain it, which ruins the joke. It's because of her long face.
That's rude.
Oh.
We were just looking
Yeah.
at you because of how
Whoa.
rude that was to that.
So-
Oh, no, I know.
so discriminating.
So who else?
Listen, if you
Chris
had a long
Pratt.
face, I'd call you a horse.
Oh. well,
So
I'd just call you ugly.
we talked.
Well,
wait, but you already do that.
Oh.
So Noah, when are you getting those face shrinking surgeries?
Never.
Chris Pratt also 2.
Wow.
Chris Pratt was in Jennifer's Body
Oh.
with J.K. Simmons,
All right. See,
who was
come on,
in
guys.
Patriots Day with Kevin Bacon.
See, this looked way better
what-
on paper
On a
than
totally
out loud.
unrelated note,
What's,
what's Chris Pratt's wife's name?
What is
Okay, let's move on.
what is Kevin Bacon's bacon number?
I think that would be negative infinity.
So negative I.
Negative what?
Negative I. Jeez, go to math.
It's down there.
Yeah, 0. Because Kevin Bacon has been in a movie with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, but what movie?
I guess all of them.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah.
Okay, it's not funny anymore.
It's a little funny.
Kevin
Well, I mean, it's
Bacon was
interesting.
in Footloose.
I want.
Kevin Bacon was in A Few Good Men.
Think of someone really obscure.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what I was just gonna.
We need a bacon number. I don't know who Mark Ruffalo is.
Oh,
Hulk?
he's the Hulk.
Oh, okay.
The Hulk.
Mark. How do you spell Mark?
He was in. He was in a movie with Chris Pratt.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's true.
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, you're right. Nope, it's one.
Oh, wow.
They're in a movie together in the cut.
All right, hold on. Let me think.
If you
Really?
have free
Okay,
time,
someone give me a movie.
if you have free time, check
give you
out
a
the
movie.
cut. In the cut, I hope it's clean.
The great movie Food Fight.
Food
Or
fight. Oh, is that? Oh, let's think of some like bad Disney actors. Is that
Hannah Montana.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez has probably been in a movie with someone who's been in a movie.
Probably.
Selena Gomez. 2. Is that the highest? No, that's what we keep getting.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez in Du Bois Battle with Ed
Oh, here we go.
Harris, who was in Apollo 13.
Here. Greg Ellis.
Greg,
Ellis.
who's that?
This.
2, still
oh
2.
my gosh.
Steve
John
Buscemi.
Malkovich. Steve Buscemi's probably 1.
I know, but I just want to know.
Steve Buscemi.
He's going to be the one that's like 10.
2 still
Oh,
weird.
wow.
Okay.
Armageddon, Chris Ellis, Apollo 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony Longo.
Tony, who's Tony Longo?
I don't know.
Oh,
Longo.
Longo. It's still gonna be 2.
Played
It's
Oh
2.
my gosh.
Tony Longo was in
Uh,
Eraser with James Cromwell, who is in Beyond All Boundaries. He's been in a lot of movies.
Pitbull.
Jackie Chan.
Ooh, Jackie Chan's probably 2. I want to know Pitbull, but we'll
Wow.
I'm sorry. Oh,
I think
It's one word.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Is it
Okay.
not higher
Jackie.
than 2?
This is ridiculous.
was in a movie with.
Jackie.
Chuck Norris should be
It
next.
just seems like someone that would be in a movie with Kevin Bacon.
I spelled Jackie wrong.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
I did. 2.
Wow, he's
Still
2,
okay. Well, maybe think of a bunch of actors. We'll move on for a little
Uh,
bit.
Okay, wait.
Okay. one
Tommy
more.
Wiseau.
I'm going to the deep
Tommy.
dark depths of the
How do you
movie.
spell Wiseau?
Nobody
Good
really knows.
question.
Nobody really knows.
Okay.
It's like Weezoo.
That's weird. It wasn't true, but it was
Check
close
out
enough.
his movie,
His
The
3.
Room.
Oh,
We
3.
broke new grounds.
Okay, wait. I got one.
Tommy Wiseau was in Samurai Cop 2 with Caden Cross, who was in the Hungover Games, with Robert Wanger, who was in Wild Things with Kevin Bacon.
Okay,
I've never
I
seen
got
the
one.
Hunover
I got one.
Games.
I got one.
I've seen the Starving Games.
Ralph Manza.
Don't watch that movie.
Yes.
RALPH.
Don't watch it.
Wait, what?
AL.
Okay, I was Ralph? Ralph Manza?
Yeah, MANZA.
2.
Oh my gosh! Hold
So
on, this
Tommy
guy-
Wiseau is the winner right now.
Tommy
I mean,
Wiseau.
as he should be.
This guy died in January 31st, 2000.
Yeah, but he was in.
And he's still at
He was in Godzilla.
Who was the guy that
Weird.
played Anakin?
Oh my. His name's Hayden. I know that.
Hayden Christensen?
Oh, Hayden
Yeah.
Christensen.
Anakin. Stop panicking.
Hayden.
Jesus has a plan.
Jesus, that's a Anakin. Best means of all time.
Hayden Christensen. I don't know how to spell anything.
Stop. We already did that.
Don't make fun of me. 2 still. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
He was in Factory
He's
Girl.
beat
and
out by
Picture Book.
Tommy Wiseau.
Okay, this
Who
is
knew?
enough. This is just like we got to 3. We should have just took our win there.
Right now.
Yeah.
works.
And that's what's wrong with your cat.
So here's another question from Yahoo
I did not
Answers.
hit her.
I did not hit her. I did not.
Yahoo Answers.
My cat.
It's the home of the best and the brightest.
Yes.
Here's a question I've often pondered myself as I was laying in bed, alone, as I often do. Alone naturally.
What does the fox say?
Nope. Okay.
Oh,
next
sorry, wrong question.
Why don't we trade the moon in for Saturn? Just swap places? It would be cooler to look at night.
Yeah, can we just
because the rings of Saturn would actually cut right through planet Earth,
a
therefore
saw.
splitting us in half.
We'd be more divided.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
damage. Flex.
Flex Tape hasn't finished their ultimate goal of being able to repair the Earth.
I saw this Earth in half.
Oh, shoot.
I saw this Earth in half.
Dude, Armageddon 2.
And then he's
but
going
instead of
to...
blowing up the asteroid, we saw the Earth in half.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Let it come apart. The asteroid goes through the middle. Then you put the Earth back together with flex tape.
Yeah.
Okay, but then all the
Hey,
flat
do you
Earth
guys
people would be
remember
right.
that crazy time when... what's his name? Who's Flex Tape Man?
I was actually just
Phil
looking.
Swift.
Sorry,
Phil
I can't,
Swift?
I can't believe...
What's his
I-
bacon number?
Oh,
Good
what's his bacon number?
Phil
Probably.
Swift.
If it's 2, I'm going to cry.
What?
Paul
Oh.
Swift.
Oh, he hasn't been in movies.
He's not an actor.
Oh,
Well,
shoot.
who's Paul Swift?
But he's been with JonTron, who hasn't been in
Billy
anything.
Mays. Billy Mays. He's more
Well, whoever
popular.
Paul Swift is.
Oh, yeah, Billy
He has
Mays.
a number of 3.
Billy Mays here with another fantastic product.
Billy Mays.
Good stuff.
You'll Bill amazed when I show you my product.
Oh,
What about Bill Clinton?
Boo.
Bill Clinton. Okay, I said we were done with this.
what about
Yeah.
Donald Trump?
How are we back
Donald
on
Trump
this?
was in Home Alone.
Bill Clinton has a number of 3.
Oh, that's right.
Because Bill Clinton was in the movie Clinton with
No way.
Christina, or who was in Zoolander 2 with John Malkovich, who was in Queen's Logic
No,
with Kevin
dude,
Bacon.
Wow.
do you
Dang.
like,
Bill Clinton is tied with Tommy Wiseau.
Donald Trump.
dude,
All right,
do
let's
Donald
move
Trump,
on.
'cause Donald Trump was in.
Nah,
Home
Donald
Alone.
Trump's going to have either 1 or 2, man.
He was in Home Alone, but I don't know any other movie he was in.
He's been in enough.
I think he's been in a few. I don't know what other ones.
The Simpsons. Oh, he has 2. Yep. The Associate, Tim Daly, Diner, Kevin Bacon. Not that this makes sense to me. I said yep, but it just made sense that he's been in a lot of media.
Yeah, just close the page.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
need to
done.
stop
It's just
going back
really
to that.
interesting.
Enough with
So why
the-
don't we just have Saturn? It's because then we saw this Earth in half.
Yeah,
And
and,
then
then
we would
Phil
have-
Swift will have to drive it through shark-infested waters.
And then Bill Swift will have a bacon number of 1.
What kind of product would they actually come up with to re-glue the Earth together? Like they have Flex Glue, Flex Tape Clear.
Probably like
what
all-
would be the
probably
solution?
all of them.
Flex Magma.
I would say Flex Slime. You know,
Flex
Slime's really popular
Oh, man,
now,
that's
so
just
probably
like-
that.
Flex Flubber.
I'm not
Flex
saying anything
Flubber.
important, Hayden. You don't gotta throw the microphone at me.
Ow.
Does anyone say anything important on this podcast?
I do.
Yeah. Haven't you heard a single thing I've said?
Yes.
I just trust that the microphone can pick me up across the room.
Can you hear me? Or what'd she say?
I don't remember.
Are you listening? Something like that.
That was significant.
Oh,
Call
uh,
back to our idol
Come on,
Cardi
Sean.
B.
I just think it'd be really funny if we had a moment of silence, just like, but not like forced, but just spontaneous, where they're like,
This
it
is a
still playing?
non-forced
It's like after
moment
somebody
of
tells a
silence.
really bad joke.
Yeah, and then it's just silent.
We're just silent. You're just gonna take the recording.
I guess I could, but I want it to be natural, where they're like,
We're going to have a natural separation in the recording.
Okay, next time I stutter.
then we'll
Just
just be
let it go silent.
because
Dude,
I want them to
stutter.
be, I want them to in their head be like, hey, is it still playing, and then check to see if it paused or something, and then be like, oh, it's still playing.
If one of our wonderful listeners could please tell me
Buy our
what
fiber.
Bob Ross's bacon number is.
Oh my goodness! I
don't
want
don't
to.
look it up.
No, don't. don't.
Let the people comment.
Yeah, let the people do it.
Leave it as a
Daniel-
review on our iTunes.
Daniel,
for 5
you're our
stars.
most like.
With 5 stars.
Actually, Daniel,
Bob
you're like
Ross's
the only person
bacon
that
number.
comments. Please comment Bob Ross's bacon number, Daniel. Please.
Or
He probably
future
doesn't have
Jay,
one.
when you're listening to this later, if you
Why is there an ad for Home Depot?
Oh my goodness.
they're not our sponsors.
Why are you
Hey,
yelling?
Sean, do you work at Home Depot?
Yes, I work at Home Depot.
What a nerd.
Okay, I have a really good joke.
Okay.
Tell me the joke, Sean.
A man came up to me. Oh wait.
What?
That would never happen. Sean's unapproachable.
Shut up. A man came up to me and said, "Man, your clothes look gay." I said, "I know. They came out of the closet this morning."
Didn't we just learn about how it's not?
Sean.
Sean didn't go to that seminar.
I didn't go to that seminar.
Odd one out.
It's okay, Sean.
It's okay.
It's okay.
See, now it's just awkward.
It's okay.
So, like, when I, like, sometimes when I go to the park and there's, like, some trash pigeons on the ground. I mean, wait.
When you have your wheelies, your heelys, your heely wheelies, and you see a trash pigeon, yes, continue.
What are good ways I can invest $2,000?
No. No.
Oh,
Jokes
invest
are funny.
$2,000. So
Oh,
if you
you're a joke. Just goose. Are you crying?
if you buy
Are you crying, Hayden? No.
Hayden, it's all right. I know $2,000 is a lot of money to invest, but if you buy 400 fivers,
Well, that's a good way to invest $2,000.
To be honest, we were just talking about Heelys.
your wheelie wheelie.
Sean, are you crying too?
I was.
Man,
No.
I really shouldn't have opened that can of tear gas.
I'm sorry, guys, but jokes are funny. That just wasn't.
Yeah, don't cry for a joke.
Gosh.
So what are some good ways I can invest $2,000?
I just said 400 fivers.
Okay, well, I received $2,000 in the mail from an anonymous letter.
Did you block it? Did you give it to the authorities?
Well, naturally, I killed all the postmen.
Was it your dad?
Like a cop.
Good. Yeah, like any cop would.
Yeah. No, the police.
Don't call the police.
The postman.
So
Or the postman. They don't give you their number anymore.
the first answer is put it into a savings account. You'll need that money if you plan on attending college.
Thank you.
You know what would be better, though?
What?
400 fivers.
If you went to college and you had more than $2,000, like an investment. How do you
had
invest
like
that
$3,000?
If you could.
invest it in Blockbuster.
So I've got this thing.
I think they're going to make a comeback. There's like one in Redmond, Oregon. It's booming. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but
right
that's
next to
Oregon.
the Little Caesars, you
And
can
it's
get
next to
your
Little Caesars.
$5 hot and ready pizza
Mm.
and not pay tax because it's Oregon.
Ooh.
And
I
then
love Oregon.
you go right over to Blockbuster and watch the one sad employee slowly wither away.
Oh, man.
Good
The
time.
last Blockbuster.
God,
I have a good idea. I have this thing. It's called the 3D triangle plan. And it's a way for you to make money fast at home. So what's
Almost-
going to happen?
I think
This
that's what's
sounds-
known as a pyramid scheme.
This sounds familiar.
No.
I'm having deja vu to the last time I was here.
I know, right?
Weird. It's like you're trying to sell me something.
No.
Leroy Jenkins. Whatever, at least I have my chicken.
Leroy.
We have just severely divided our audience.
Skits.
Like,
for
because
kids.
there will be some people who go, I have no idea who Leroy
I think
Jenkins
most.
is. And there'll be other people who go, yeah, I remember that video from 10 years ago.
It's called Leroy Jenkins.
It's actually
Culture
12
Yourself.
years old, I believe.
I'm going to
Called
be really sad for those
Holly
kids
Clinton.
that don't know who Leroy Jenkins is.
Sean, did you even play WoW?
Yeah. Hey, Sean.
Then
do you-
shut up.
Sean, do you know what wow?
Wow.
Did you ever wow yourself? You wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Little did people know.
Oh, don't you mean World of Warcraft?
No, Wow Wubsy. Grow up.
Oh,
Dumb
sorry.
idiot.
I just played Webkins.
Wow,
Hayden.
wow.
Close the bacon number.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
So
you have a problem.
we're gonna
I need my
jump to
bacon.
another segment here called Story Time on the Internet, where we read a story that we find on the internet.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
story.
always the
on
narrator. Does
internet.
someone else want to be a narrator?
Oh, I'll narrate. Here.
okay.
Switch my
I was-
spots. I have really short vision.
Sure.
Vision?
Short vision. I'm 6 foot
Dang.
tall with short vision. This
Hey,
is
that's,
this is going
that's
horribly.
sizest.
My microphone is now at Hayden's butt.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Well, this is what you get for wanting me to.
microphone.
Here we go.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Whoa.
A little fart.
One thing that
I'm sorry, Mom.
All right, I'll be kid number one.
All right.
Can I be?
I'll be the narrator.
Wait, does kid number one talk a lot?
Can I be kid number 3?
We don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only see
Can I
him
be a
there and
tree?
there.
Okay, sweet.
No, you're kid number 2.
Yeah, you idiot.
So can Sean be the tree?
Sean is kid number 4.
Yeah,
Sean can be the person that doesn't talk.
Oh, who's Miss Nelson though?
I'll also be Miss
Oh,
Nelson.
okay, that makes sense.
Perfect.
All right. The kids in room 107 were misbehaving again for Miss Nelson. They were the worst behaved class in the school. Class, now settle down. But they would not behave.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Ha, giggle.
Hey, look at that freak face.
Ha ha! Look, I can touch my tongue to my nose.
They were even rude during the story time.
Oh man, what's your kid?
Once upon a time, there were...
Do you have to work?
I don't want to.
Well, I think something will have to be done about this. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school.
Wow! Now we really can act up.
Yeah, let's be just terrible.
Not so fast.
Oh
A
no,
woman
man.
in an ugly black dress
Oh, a
stood
woman.
before them.
Oh man.
Nice.
I'm your new teacher, Miss Viola Swamp.
Where's Miss Nelson?
Never mind that. Open those books.
Oh, she got.
Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. Miss Viola Swamp was a real witch.
A real witch.
She meant business.
And witchery.
She put them to work and gave them lots of homework,
Oh,
like
no.
putting them to work.
And which stuff?
We'll have no story hour today. Keep your mouths shut and be perfectly still. And if any of you misbehave, you'll be sorry.
I'll turn you into a frog.
And which stuff?
Days went by, and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids were pretty sure she was now a cookie house. After all, she was pretty nice. I'm not even going to correct that.
I miss her.
I miss Miss Nelson.
Nelson.
Miss Nelson.
Nelson was a good child.
The kids tried to
Nelson.
figure out what happened. They tried to also say things in unison, but couldn't.
Oh.
They thought they would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. Then, one day, hello, children. Did you miss me?
It's a ghost.
Where were you?
That's my little secret. How about a story time?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Miss Nelson noticed that no one was rude or silly during the story time. What brought all this lovely change?
There was a witch.
Little secret.
There was a witch. She did spells.
Sizzle stick.
It was Harry
Back
Potter.
home, Miss Nelson hung up her coat in the closet right next to an ugly black dress that she got on sale just today.
At
She
Kohl's.
sang a little song.
For $9.95.
I'll never tell.
Oh, that Miss Nelson.
So the kids basically got Miss
she used
Doubtfire.
witchcraft.
They got duped.
She got Miss Doubtfired.
Oh.
The kids did.
The teacher pretended to be a man.
Except she tried to get rid of the
Miss
kids.
Doubtfire's
black
when
man.
Robin Williams comes in.
And the moral
and
of the
teaches you
story is
how
the moral of the story is invest your $2,000 into 400 fivers.
I thought you were gonna say a black dress.
No, because it keeps the doctor away.
to our fiver.
Well, no.
Yes.
Not 400 different fivers.
400
the children
donations
in
to
China?
my fiver.
No, ours.
Our fiber's
I
the only
say.
fiber.
Brian, get out.
No.
Brian?
Bye, Brian.
You gotta
Bye, Brian.
invest.
Oh my.
If you were a good
Stupid
person,
Brian.
Dylan, instead of giving it to our fiver, you'd give it to the children in China.
Yeah, but think of all the fivers.
No.
Who do you think pays the children in China?
Me
Fiver.
after I purchased them with my $4,000, idiot.
Did you get $4,000?
Because I took the $2,000, bought a sweatshop, built a whole bunch of toy cars, sold the toy cars, got $4,000, and then bought more child labor.
Then you bought them for your kids and sued your own company for using lead paint and poisoning your children.
It's just like what you wrote.
What were you saying?
Oh, Hayden scripted everything.
It's ruined. It's all over now. It's all ogre now.
Have you guys ever seen a skateboard?
A what?
Skateboard. Speaking
wonder
of
what-
wow, have you ever seen a skateboard?
I wonder what a sky
Up dog?
guard would sound like.
No.
What's up, Doug?
Jay, don't
It's
steal jokes
like
anymore.
a cow.
Hey, Hayden.
What's up, Cal?
How to choose a good place and the right words to break up?
Well,
how
obviously
do I
over
do that?
text. and
First,
on-
you need to learn how to phrase a grammatically correct question.
Hey, man.
Wait, what?
How to say it as it
how
came to mind,
to
man.
choose good a place
Wait.
and the words
Who's
right
breaking up?
to up break.
See, that's how I said it. See, I don't see what's so weird.
Yeah, he's a
Who's
wordsmith.
breaking up with
Makes-
who?
Silver tongue,
Yeah, man.
ton of lead.
Dylan, I
It's
have
just
something I need to
ancient.
tell you.
It's just ancient.
On the podcast, Hayden? Hayden.
Well, I haven't learned
Hayden.
when the best time or
Don't-
place is
don't-
yet. So let me read this
Do-
wiki how.
Do do do. Do 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 do
Singing
do do
doesn't
do
help.
do.
Breaking up.
If you want to break up with your
Don't
significant
go breaking my
other,
heart.
don't go breaking my heart.
I couldn't if I tried.
Ow, you broke my heart.
Facial
Ouch, that
handsome.
really
If
hurt.
I get
Now there's blood
restless.
and I'm gonna
Baby,
die.
you're
Please take me to the
Hey now,
hospital.
you're a rock
And
star.
I
Do the
wanna
game
get
on.
a
Go
pig heart
play.
in my
Hey.
chest.
Shot
Hey.
through the heart.
I want my cheeseburger. Just give me
You give
cheeseburger.
cheeseburgers the best.
Bad.
So you want
I hate
to? So
everything that
Noah.
just happened.
So Dylan. So
Love you, Sean.
Hayden.
Hey.
You want to know a good place and the right words to break up with Dylan?
Yeah.
Can I actually suggest a good place
Yeah.
and the right words?
My mom's house.
You go on your phone.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
You pull up the person you want to break up with
Oh
Yeah.
no.
and text. It's not me, it's you.
Okay.
But you don't send it until you're on the school bus together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you do that? Or Your
No,
girlfriend.
I've never.
Oh, Jay. Oh no.
Hey, just
Was it the gums?
What?
yeah, they won't stop bleeding. You would know if you listened to the
The
podcast.
blanket's over. Yeah, you
Even.
would know if you're cool.
You want to hand me that cookie sandwich thing?
Yeah,
Only
here you
people
go.
who listen to the podcast
I'm
can
gonna
have
frisbee
Only if
it to
call
you.
it
You
by
guys
its
catch
real
your
name, Sean.
Dylan.
It's called
Dylan.
a cream pie.
Can you hear me?
Dylan. Hayden. Shut up. Sean, I'm gonna.
Little Debbie.
Dylan. Shut up.
We're practicing not talking over each other.
Yeah.
Dylan.
So shut up.
Was this a complaint from the podcast?
It's a complaint always.
Ooh,
Okay. Sean.
you use a rose
Dang it.
to show him that romance is dead.
So on the wiki how for the choose a
You're not
place
getting
or
it.
event, there is a picture of a rose with a paint MS Paint person.
Keep holding
a
Noah
picture
hostage.
of a rose.
Okay.
Make sure you're actually ready to break up with Dylan. Breaking up prematurely will 99.9% of the time ruin a relationship.
That's high odds. Jeez.
I mean,
Oh my God.
No.
Way to put on the pressure.
I'm pretty sure breaking up with someone is 99%.
Hey, while you guys are breaking up, or
Oh
something,
yeah, no.
Sean is dealing with a real situation. Somehow, mysteriously, a microphone ended up in his eye. Don't know how.
I
Very
wanted to know what the
forcefully
blinking sounded
Yeah. Sean, why would you shove a microphone in your
Sean,
eye?
are you crying?
like. Dumb
What
idiot.
a baby. Oh,
Yeah, you're not supposed to cry till after I break up.
And that's how you
Idiot.
break up with someone. You call him a big dumb idiot and give him a rose.
I think this is funny because it says breaking up will 99.9% of the time ruin a relationship when
Hey.
literally you're trying to break up with them.
Yeah.
That's
So
how
what's
many
the other
germs that Lysol
1%?
kills.
Is the other
Is
1%?
that when it misfires and you don't actually break up with them on accident?
No, I think
Maybe
the
like-
other 1% is the gal's deaf.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just can't hear it, and you just gave her a rose.
Breaking up will 99% of the time ruin a relationship,
Yeah.
unless they're deaf.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said death. Like she died.
Yeah.
That
So did I
too.
at first.
Like, if you don't break up with someone before they die,
Wait,
you're
what is
doomed.
happening? Did Don't break up with that deaf girl?
He didn't want me to talk about it.
What?
She was afraid that she would hear it on the podcast, but then I explained.
What?
Wait.
She was deaf, mute, and missing 2 legs.
She's deaf, mute, and missing 2
Was
legs.
it a pillow?
It's Sally. She can't swing.
Was it your dignity?
I broke up with my dignity a long time ago.
Uh,
He
What about
broke up with
Destiny?
his dignity.
I thought I
Break up
left
with
on you.
Destiny.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Karen won't even answer my calls.
Let me see if I can find someone to call.
You know who you should call?
Ghostbusters.
Oh.
That joke has to stop.
It will never
Hello.
stop.
Hey, James.
Hi.
I just wanted to tell you I love you.
I really appreciate that, Hayden. I love you too.
What are you up to?
Oh, you have such nice friends.
I'm at Hunter's house and we're watching It's Always Sunny.
Oh,
Oh.
heck yeah. Tell
In
Hunter I love him
Philadelphia?
too.
And you've just
Hunter,
won
Hayden loves you
No one.
too.
$2,000 of investment.
Also, Hunter wants to play music.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to play music. Okay.
Hayden says he would love to play music.
Anything else that Hunter needs to say to me?
He wants to play with music with you over spring break.
I'm
Here,
going to be
give
at
him
camp
the
over
phone.
spring break.
What?
I'm going to be at camp over spring break, so I can't do that with him.
Oh, he's gonna be at camp over spring break.
Only until the 27th.
Okay, I'm gonna give the phone to Hunter now.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, a twofer.
Oh, what's up,
Ordered
bro?
the stickers.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to have stickers.
Yeah, dude, they're coming in like a week.
Oh, dude,
Love
that's
you,
going to be so
Hunter.
fun.
Dude, yeah, it is.
Okay.
We gotta get music done though, dude.
Hunter stuff.
Yeah, I want to play
Please.
music with you soon.
I just got back, so we haven't been able to play. But
Okay.
We'll get to it.
Okay, someone else is calling me at the same time, so I love you, Hunter. I'll see you later, okay?
Alright, love you too, dude. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I'll bet you anything he's outside the door.
Hey, Kobe, I just wanted to call and tell you I love you.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
Your rent is
Apologize.
past due. You can just slip it into my room, by the way.
Apologize.
What?
You heard me. Put the money in the bag.
Hi, Jay. What happened?
I've been had.
Takes like 5 minutes to figure out how to hang up the phone. Oh, my Snapchat is a flashback from 2016.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
3 years ago,
What a
I
flashback.
thought they'd delete those forever.
March 16th. Yeah, that was it.
Cool. No one knew what it was. They just heard you scream from the past.
Once upon a time,
there was 3 kids. 4 kids.
and
They had a teacher.
they didn't like their teacher because they wouldn't read story time to them, and they wanted to be goofy. Oh, dude, do you want to tell jokes?
Hey, do you have your guitar?
Yeah.
You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, I can play
Hayden
too.
only has
I'm
one
so
guitar.
talented.
Oh.
Oh, wait, Noah can play guitar?
Yeah.
I just did it. So good.
Hayden and Noah are gonna do dueling banjos.
No, Hayden, that's the keyboard.
I'll just play harmonica since it's right here.
Oh, cool.
Do it.
That's gonna.
Everybody up above you is going to love you.
Hayden, we love you.
To get clean jokes. Why is Peter Pan always flying?
Because he's high.
Never lands.
Yeah, I like the joke because it never gets old.
Ah! It's
Oh,
stupid.
The double whammy.
Yeah.
How many therapists does it take to change a light bulb?
How
None.
many?
Only one, but the light bulb really has to want to change.
That's stupid.
What kind of
Wait.
tie does a cloud wear?
What kind?
A rainbow tie.
All right. Not bad. Not
Wait,
bad.
but
I
why?
just got fired
Bow
from
tie.
the calendar factory, and I don't understand why.
Oh.
All I did was take a day off.
And that's why we only have February 29th once every 4 years.
What do you call the wooden Batman?
What?
Woodman.
Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
Did you hear about the electrician who played guitar?
No.
He was really good at chord changes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean,
I got a new
I like
job
how you
at the
only find the
guillotine
music
factory.
joke funny.
what?
What'd you say?
Just next joke.
I got a new job at the guillotine factory.
What'd you call it?
Did you get ahead?
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced guillotine.
Gilligan's Island.
I'll be heading there soon.
Ooh.
Oh.
What do you get when you cross an elephant and a rhino?
What?
I
A
don't know.
band from Africa?
A crime against God's will for this planet. Cool.
Why did Cinderella get kicked off the basketball team?
Because
She couldn't go to the ball.
She ran away from the ball.
No, it's close.
Yeah,
A
but
blind
not
man
quite
walks
it.
into a bar and a
Ouch.
chair and a table.
That's relatable.
is it Noah?
Oh yeah, because you need glasses.
What was the card dealer?
You want another microphone?
Why
in
was
your
the
eye?
card dealer at the casino so resilient? He dealt with whatever was thrown his way.
Wow. That just sounds like advice.
Why do religious people? Oh wait.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, gotta be
Why
committed.
do religious people not like trigonometry?
Why?
Cause it's a sin.
All right, that's just terrible.
Because COS.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, we understood.
ASIN.
But Dylan, it's actually pronounced sign.
Okay, because it's a sign.
Notice how I got more laughs out of my thing than your joke.
A mathematician wakes from a nightmare in which he encountered a creature with only one eye. Thank goodness, he says, it was imaginary.
Wait,
That's not funny, Dylan. It's
I don't get
stupid.
Imaginary numbers and math is cool. Okay.
Dylan,
Cool
you're
math games?
Stupid.
Our new sponsor?
We're
In what
nerd,
state
Dylan.
are most cows found in?
Montana.
Washington. I don't know.
Solid.
What?
They're found in the solid state. Because if you saw a liquid cow or a gas
Shut
cow,
up! It's
Wha-
stupid.
Wouldn't a liquid cow just be milk?
Oh, gross.
With meat and blood?
what do the
Milk
really
and hamburgers.
what do really fast ducks
Delicious.
say?
We usually turn it into cheese
Quick.
before it's a hamburger.
What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question?
Dylan.
Was that the joke? That was the joke.
You get Dylan. You
These
get
are
a,
funny.
You get a bad joke throwing
Why
Dylan.
don't zombies eat popcorn with their fingers?
Why?
They prefer to eat their fingers separately.
Aww.
Personally, the salty flavor of the fingers, I think, really adds to the popcorn.
Maybe it's just me, but
By
I
the
just
way,
don't
I'm a
like crap
cannibal.
jokes. I like good jokes.
You're a camel?
Yeah,
Hannibal?
the pack of cigarettes.
No, stop mentoring cigarettes.
Stop mentoring cigarettes.
Yeah, I hate mentoring cigarettes.
Scientists turn back time. End up with Emmett. 'Cause
Haha.
that's time backwards.
Your jokes need
I'm
improvement.
yawning because this is so dumb and boring.
I'm yawning because it's 1:30 in the morning.
Contribute.
Do the sign off for the podcast.
I steal
I'm
a candy
signing up.
bar using
Wait,
sleight
what?
of
Where
hand.
we at?
You could have say,
What?
I have a few Twix up my
Oh
sleeves.
no!
All right,
Man,
all
What a
right.
long road.
Dylan's fired.
The hook is coming in and pulling Dylan away.
Okay, everyone shut up now. Noah's talking.
That's a nice ham. you
Dylan,
got
what'd I
there.
just say?
It'd be a shame
Dylan,
if someone
shut
got
up!
S at the front and E at the end.
Sound curfew means nothing.
Did you? That was great. Look,
Dylan, no. We need to cut you off. You have a problem.
I named my dog Wi-Fi because I stole it from my neighbor.
All right.
What cereal is addicted to working out?
So,
Shredded wheat.
notice that we didn't get more money this time. You know what's going on, fans?
shoot, we actually didn't check our.
Yeah. Be better next time, and we'll do whatever you want.
I want to see $2,000 in Fiverr.
You know,
requests.
we'll take even just $1. And we'll do whatever you want.
Actually, it's a
50
minimum
cents?
of $5.
So $5, and we'll do whatever you want. All that fun jazz. We're still touring the New England, the Old England, on our book tour. I think we got some CDs going too. Dylan, what? No, Dylan.
If you reach,
microphone is not plugged.
Yeah, we just unplugged.
yeah, we had to unplug Dylan.
Someone is vegan. They will tell you.
Dylan, nobody heard you.
Poor Dylan. He's stuck in an endless loop of jokes. Is the recording going or no?
Yeah, it's still going. I'm just
Awesome.
signing off.
Signing off.
We're slowly trickling away.
I was gonna make a joke about sodium.
When am I? You didn't give me a how-to.
Next week.
Come back next week. Actually listen to our stuff. Like, comment, subscribe on the YouTubes and check out the SoundClouds and watch everywhere and tell your friends. Comment, let us know, and give us money because you love us.
Our band is.
Signing off.
Our band is. My microphone's not plugged.
Car crash, bird funeral.
Listen to them on.
Thanks for the music.
Featuring
Listen to them on.
featuring Cardi B.
No, that is an abomination. Okay, we're done. Turn it off.